All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Sunday evening Blitz overview. This is Benjamin McCray here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Hold for 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to all of our guests, all of our teammates. I just want to make sure that everything is recording and you guys can hear me clearly. 1 second, everyone. Hopefully everyone is having a blessed day today as we go into the first day of the month of May. Man, April went by so very fast. It's crazy how fast this month went by, or last month went by. But man, we're so very excited. We have a lot of exciting information we want to share with each and every one of you guys. So please turn off all distractions. Grab a pen and a piece of paper. You want to take copious notes, guys. I'm about to go through a lot of life-changing information in a short amount of time, ladies and gentlemen. And if you are a guest, I want to encourage you to really send a quick message to whoever invited you and let them know that you are present. And I want you to thank them in advance because listen, guys, we're not inviting everyone. We're being very selective of who we want to partner with as we go into the next phase of life growth and changing generational curses, guys. We're breaking generational curses. We are absolutely on a mission in helping people shift their finances, get control of their finances so that they can get money out of the way, so that they can pursue the things that God put them on this earth to pursue. Do you realize that so many people go through their entire lives without truly pursuing their passions because they're stuck at a dead-end job? They're doing something that they hate because they're buried in debt. Because they got to go to work to pay those bills. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about an amazing movement and a concept called MWR Financial, the home of the financial makeover, guys. We're showing people how to make over their finances and put themselves in a position to make wealth real, which is what MWR stands for. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Benjamin McCray. I'm here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I feel myself getting excited. I talk real fast when I get excited. I'm going to calm down a little bit. I'm here in Charlotte, North Carolina. My background is an entrepreneur. Just so you know who you're listening to for these next 30 minutes, guys, I am very passionate about entrepreneurship. I truly believe the only way to control your financial destiny is to own your own business. Job security is not secure. We already know that. That's an oxymoron, like jumbo shrimp. Job security, those two words don't go together. So we're on a mission to show people, especially coming out of this pandemic where individuals were exposed to how vulnerable they are financially. People are more receptive and open to this information than ever before. There's no better time than now to go into business for yourself. And what better business to go into than a business that, one, helps you get your finances in order, and at the same time, while getting your finances in order, you have the ability to help others get their finances in order and make some amazing income in doing that. So guys, we're going to jump right into this information. Buckle your seatbelts. Again, make sure you have a pen and a piece of paper. Turn off distractions because we're about to talk about money. Guys, let's talk about that which everyone is thinking about. Right now, we're at the first of the month. Now, what does that mean? All bills came back around. It's time to pay the mortgage. It's time to pay the insurance. It's time to pay the car note. It's time to pay whatever. It's the first of the month. This is one of the most stressful times in most individuals' lives because they're robbing Peter to pay Paul. And guys, we want to make it where that's not a situation anymore. See, we're going to talk about some information where you can learn more about money in these next few minutes than you've ever been taught in school. See, we weren't taught in school Finance 101, Wealth 101, assets are better than liabilities, understanding the value of cash flow. We weren't taught that information, but today we're going to talk about where your money is going. Understand this, how to get it back. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. How to make more of your money. Guys, the best way to offset inflation is to increase your cash flow. Write that down if that's one note you haven't written yet. How to keep your money, and then on top of that, how to put your money to work for you. Guys, the ultimate goal is to get into that I quadrant. You have the E quadrant, employee, The S quadrant, self-employed. The B quadrant as a business owner, creating cash flow to get into the I quadrant, where you put your money to work for you to bring back more money. And most people are saying that they're investing, but the reality is this: 75% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, if not more individuals, 80%. I think that number is way higher. So if you're living paycheck to paycheck, what money are you truly investing? And you got to understand, in order to invest and make significant income, you got to have significant money to invest. So what we do with MWR Financial, what I'm about to share with you guys, is we're going to show you how to put yourself in a position to build up that passive discretionary income to put towards investing so that you can make as much money as you desire. Guys, there's nothing more powerful than that. So there's 4 numbers you want to make sure that you write down. Number 4 is we're going to talk about the 4 financial roadblocks. 3, the 3 solutions to those roadblocks. 2, the financial objectives that most individuals are looking to accomplish. And then number 1 is that one company that's bringing all this to fruition. So let's jump into the meat and the potatoes, guys. Let's talk about the roadblocks. We must identify the problem in order to solve the problem. And this is what I want you to do. I want you to put your business hat on, guys, because my mentor, who's a multimillionaire, said, Benjamin, if you want to get rich, become wealthy, it is imperative that you would identify a problem in the marketplace, a need in the marketplace. And if you could find a solution to that need and make it available to the masses, you can become rich. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's a financial cancer that's plaguing most Americans right now. And it's that 4 roadblocks. 1, taxes. Most individuals are overpaying on their taxes. That is your number 1 expense. Number 2 is credit and debt. People are buried in debt, robbing Peter to pay Paul, and then big business is always pulling money out of your pocket. Every day there's a holiday. Every day there's something going on, birthdays, holidays, or whatever. Big business is taking money out of your pocket. And then that silent killer called inflation, which we are absolutely feeling right now with the hyperinflation that's taking place. But here's the reality, and this is so important. In order for things to change, we have to change the way we think. And we were taught and conditioned to just get by. We weren't programmed and conditioned to become wealthy. See, we were taught to go to school and get a good education to be a good worker. And then the reality is most people who go to get a good education so they could get a good job, they find themselves buried in debt. So they go look for a good job to pay off that debt. And then they're working, working 40 hours a day for 40 hours a week for 40 years. And they retire off of 40% of what they barely could live 100% off of. This is the trap. And a third of their income that they're generating is going towards taxes. The government is taking that money interest-free. So now you're forced to go into credit debt. I was talking to my brother. I was sharing with him what my mentor said a long time ago, blew my mind. He said, you have the poor, the middle class, and the rich. And the only thing with the middle class is poor people with credit. I was like, whoa, the middle class is poor people with credit. We're upside down, so we get credit cards to offset and fill in that gap. So now you're paying for the credit card debts, and then you end up giving up another third of your income towards the banks because you're paying off that debt, leaving you with only a third of your income to cover your normal living expenses, things like gas, grocery, insurance, utility bills, and all those things are going up, but your money's not going up. And then, of course, on a monthly basis, as I stated already, you got holidays, all those events that you're getting pulled into, which is what big business is relying on. After Mother's Day comes what? Memorial's Day. After Memorial's Day comes the next holiday. I mean, guys, your money is continuing to leave your pockets, and there's nothing wrong with money leaving. We have to live a good life. However, we want to control that money, because if you don't have control of it, understand this: you can make as much money as possible, but if you have leaks in your financial bucket, you'll never be able to get ahead. And that's what we help individuals to do. As I stated, inflation. When was the last time you've been to the grocery store, you bought eggs? you bought milk, you bought some turkey bacon. The price of everything is going up. So guys, you can't get mad at this. All you can simply do is make more money, which is where our 3 solutions to the problem comes in at. What did I say? Identify the need or the problem. You find a solution, you can get rich. Here's the solution. You have to shift your income back into your bank account. You have to build a business to make more money, to offset inflation and the money that's going out, increase your cash flow, and then you got to build a passive investment income. That's the investing side of things, guys. And this is what's exciting. MWR Financial, with our cashback program, this is how we get all that money back into your pockets. We shift your income away from the government and banks and big businesses back into your pockets instead of into their pockets, ladies and gentlemen. So one of the things we're going to talk about is showing you how to stop overpaying on taxes. Okay, we have our tax reduction program. We're going to show you how to lower your bills. We have a debt elimination program where the bill shredders reduce your debt, your bills down to the lowest common denominator. We show you how to get out of debt faster, because we all know debt is slavery. And then we're going to show you how to restore your credit. See, we have the most comprehensive financial services in the marketplace. Anything and everything relating to your finances, our experts are in position to help you. Guys, that's pretty awesome. So we bring the solution. So here's some of the results from some of the members that we have. And documentation beats conversation in our tax reduction program. Understand this, we've helped 10 million individuals, over $10 million in tax reduction. Let me reduce this slide here. In tax savings per month for our members. 2 million in terms of lowering our bills and monthly bills reductions for our existing members. In terms of debt elimination, $1.5 billion in interest has been eliminated in accumulation of all of our members, guys. We're not talking about something that may happen. This is happening. And when it comes to restoring your credit, increasing your buying power, we, in the last 30 years of experience with our experts, they've helped over 18,000 members increase their credit score anywhere from 50 to 150 plus points, putting themselves in. We have folks on our members celebrating being at a 700, 800 plus credit score. I strongly encourage you, if you're a guest right now, ask the person who shared this information with you to invite you into our Facebook page, MWR Financial Testimonials. You'll see thousands and thousands of members celebrating the results of this amazing service that we bring to the marketplace, guys. Over 30,000 years eliminated off of members' time and debt is what we celebrate here with MWR Financial. Let me pull out some of the testimonials. We have a young lady named Julie, who's a 3rd grade educator out of Atlanta, Georgia. She took advantage of our tax reduction program. They adjusted her W-4, and in doing so, they was able to show her how to bring home an extra $500 per pay period, $1,000 a month, $12,000 a year back into her bottom line. That's without her building the business or anything. The services alone put that money into her pocket, which is something that I'm very excited about. Our membership puts money in your pocket. I need you to write that note down. This membership alone brings value where it puts money in your pocket. We have Terry from Cleveland, Ohio. Terry from Cleveland, Ohio took advantage of our tax rates associated with our home-based business opportunity, along with our automated mileage and expense tracking system. And this has allowed him to convert several of her personal expenses into $11,000 in home-based business deductions, which reduced their taxable income by thousands of dollars every single year. We have Erica from Rex, Georgia. Erica from Rex, Georgia used our bill negotiating experts, and with their saving, they saved her over $1,300 on her cell phone bill, cable, internet, and security bills. This is allowing her to lower her monthly payments and bringing even more money back into her household while being able to keep her same plans and services and the providers. Mr. Sean, who's a police officer out of Texas, Sean is out of Texas, entered over $260,000 of debt into our MWR Financial's debt elimination system. Their creditors would have them paying over, for 26 years, paying over $152,000 in interest. That's money out of their pocket going to the middleman. But because of this amazing system, we were able to reduce that debt to 8 years, saving them over $97,000 in interest without having to spend one dime more than they were out of their pocket, guys. They'll be debt-free in 2 years before retirement. This is absolutely amazing. Ms. Deja, U.S. Navy, a 20-year-old, had a bad credit score of 356 because of our experts, increased their credit score to 763 points. Ladies and gentlemen, because of that, she was able to restore her credit, purchase a brand new vehicle without a co-signer, got herself in a position to get her first apartment without a co-signer. She's making grown folks moves, guys, with this membership. Our membership has amazing benefits, guys. These are just some of the stories that we could brag about. Again, we have thousands and thousands of stories in regards to how this membership, which is a full comprehensive service for your finances, is improving individuals' finances, guys, shifting their income, giving them a complete financial makeover. What is the second solution? What did I say? Business income and ownership. Guys, the only way to control your financial destiny is to own your own business. With MWR Financial at-home program, is all the advantages of owning a home-based business without all the headaches. With this amazing opportunity, guys, I need you to think about this. It's the number one way to reduce your taxes, to put you in a position where you can work from anywhere while being able to control your income. There is no limit to the income you could generate here. You can stay ahead of inflation, pay off all your debts faster, and accelerate your retirement date. Write this down. Retirement has nothing to do with your age. Retirement has nothing to do with your age. You increase your cash flow. You build a passive cash flow where your money is chasing after you instead of you chasing after money. You can retire within the next year or two, no matter what your age is. That's major. I need you to understand this. And when I show you this comp plan, oh man, you're going to say, oh, I'm about to retire in the next 2 years. So guys, let's talk about our amazing opportunity. It is no reason why anyone should not have a home-based business. And MWR Financial is the business of the 21st century, bar none. Guys, there's no earning limitations whatsoever. All we do here is share with individuals how they can get a financial makeover by exposing them to Zoom presentations just like this. We have another presentation that's going to be taking place at 7 p.m. By our very own Mr. Gerald Parker, our $1 million producer. That's going to be a major event that you could plug people into. We got state-of-the-art websites. There's many ways you just simply expose people to this information. And guys, I need you to understand the simplicity of this. How hard is it to ask individuals, are you open to making more money? Are you open to improving your credit? Are you open to eliminating your debt? Are you open to create more cash flow so you can invest more? I mean, who's going to say no to that? Not a sharp person. Anyone progressing in life who want more for themselves and their family will say, yes, what do you have? And you just simply expose them to the information, allow someone to do all the talking, and we simply collect decisions, yes or no. And that's it. That's what we do, guys. And in doing that, you get paid very well. Guys, say daily pay, but not just daily pay, guaranteed daily pay. Guys, we get paid daily so you can make your profits now instead of having to wait later. It's one thing, and I need folks to make this adjustment in your thought process. Accumulation versus cash flow. It's one thing to save money and accumulate that money and say, hey, I'm saving money for retirement compared to building up cash flow for retirement. We'll talk about that at another time, but I hope you guys understand, if you create cash flow sets you free. Every time you share this opportunity and someone joins the business, you get paid daily a $50 commission. When you share this membership with individuals, when they see it, you get paid $40 daily for the commissions. As you bring on individuals and you help those individuals move through the ranks with our momentum bonus, you get paid up to $1,500 in commissions. Guys, this is daily income paid out to you. There's so many different ways we get paid. One way that's a game changer in this entire industry, no one can say they do this. We pay anywhere from $5 a day to $8,500 a day in guaranteed income. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I will share with you, because some of you, this is $3 million. This is a $3 million compensation plan. But here's what I will share with you. You decide where you want to get off on this elevator. If you say, hey, I just want to make 5 figures, I just want to make an extra $40 a day, $14,600 a month, that's my comfort level. And if that's you, hey, great, we can show you how to do that and you can get off the elevator. If there's someone who says, man, I need to make 6 figures, if this opportunity could bring me 6 figures, we can show you how you could quickly make $280 a day and make $100,000 in guaranteed income. And once we get you there, you can get off that elevator. But guys, if you want to make 7 figures, $1 million a year, residual income, I need you to really understand the money I'm talking about is guaranteed residual income. Once you put yourself in a position with this opportunity, we show you how to get there. We can show you how to build a 7-figure income where you're bringing in $4,000 up to $8,500 a day. You're making $1 million a year. You are what I call a cash flowing millionaire. And we have individuals in a short amount of time this company's been in place. We've created $1 million residual income earner club members from Mr. Terrence Hawkins, Brian Bean, Christy, Charles. We have James, Shayna. We have our very own Mr. Gerald Parker, who's going to be presenting today at 7 p.m. Guys, we have documentation. And the question is, who's next? Because all you have to do is get plugged into this system, and the system will get you in a position where you can get on that elevator of financial freedom and you choose where you want to be, guys, which is absolutely amazing. So we showed you how to close the financial gap where your money is leaving you by overpaying on taxes, debt, and anything of that nature. We showed you how to create more cash flow by building a business. But now we don't just talk about making money and saving money. See, what we want to show you is how to take your money and put it to work for you. And this is where our true licensed wealth experts come in at. See, what they're going to show you how to do is they're going to show you basically to analyze your existing financial situation right now. They're going to determine your long and short-term goals. They're going to structure a personalized plan to help you to achieve those goals, along with that time frame that you choose, whether you want it now in a short amount of time, 5, 10 years, or you want to expand it out. That's up to you and your situation. And they'll even implement the right wealth building strategies for you. See, we don't just set you up where we help fix your income, but we also put you in a position where you have experts. See, none of us have been taught these wealth principles called land banking, called private reserve account. See, this conversation is usually for people who make over $250,000 a year. We've been priced out of this conversation. But because it is membership, it has its privileges. You now have the ability to access the same type of wealth experts that the wealthy people have access to. So they're going to introduce you to a private reserve account, which is the best way to save, grow, and protect your money tax-free without the risk of loss, like all these other volatile vehicles that are out there. We're also going to introduce you to our land banking solution, where you can buy land at 20, 40% below market value on a path of growth. See, these are things that the rich and the wealthy and the privileged have access to. But now, as a member of MWR Financial, guys, you'll be able to have that access as well. Our experts, our wealth experts, have over $11 million in passive portfolio income or gains, saving an average of 15 plus years off of the individuals that are our members' retirement, such as Mr. and Mrs. Charles Ivory, retired U.S. Army veterans, got laid off from his job without pay during the pandemic. Because of that, fortunately, he had a business called MWR Financial. So since they laid him off, he directed his energy into building his business. By the time they called him back, he quadrupled, he increased his income 4 times. So needless to say, when they called him back to come to work, Mr. Ivory said, no, I'm going to give you your job back. This is powerful. Now members of the $1 Million Residual Income purchased a brand new fully loaded truck, paid off because of MWR Financial, purchased 1.5 acres of lakefront property and have a private reserve account and land banking. These guys are living a life of freedom. My business partner, good friend and mentor, Mr. Gerald Parker out of Raleigh, North Carolina, also by way of Florida. When he took a look at this, he was 55 years old. He looked at when he was going to retire, and it was like 85 years of age. Who wants to retire at 85? You can't live a good life at 85. You can't travel the world and you got your walker. You ride it up and down the airport in a scooter. Not to knock it, but man, if you could do it faster, let's do it faster. He increased his cash flow by $350 per month with the instant pay raise, initially raised his credit score by 128 points, reduced his insurance premiums by another $100 a month, paying off 15 years of remaining debt in just 6 years, saving him almost $52,000 in interest, able to take extra 350 to 100 of our experts, and 100 of our experts saved him to start his very own private reserve account. A member of our $1 Million Residual Income Club, walked away from his job that was paying him $65,000 a year. He walked away in 2 years, ladies and gentlemen. Owns his dream vehicle, purchased his second dream home in Florida with the pool in the backyard, living a good life. So very proud of Mr. Parker. You'll hear his story in real time this evening at 7 p.m. I strongly encourage you to hear it from his mouth and the passion and the excitement that he has because of this opportunity. And our number one income, Mr. Brian Bean. This gentleman raised his credit score from 730 to 820. So it's one thing to be good, having a 700 credit score, but it's even better to be great being over 800. The highest is 850. He was able to refinance his primary mortgage, saving him over $476, saved over $1,400 in his cable and utility bills, earned over $250,000 while creating more than $30,000 a month in residual income with this business called MWR Financial. He made him one of the fastest $1 million residual income earners and was able to buy a 20-acre land. And now he generates more than $5,000 a month from that land. He's building businesses and leaving legacies. Guys, that's what this business opportunity does. And this is why so many folks are excited. The two objectives is what? Current lifestyle and future lifestyle. Where you are now is where you are, but what you do now is going to set you up for the future and for future generations, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what MWR Financial brings to you, which is the one company, MWR Financial. See, a lot of companies are out there with the hype. Guys, we don't have hype. We give you real financial experts who does all the work. You don't have to lick a stamp, lick an envelope. You don't have to call these individuals and dispute and argue back and forth, say, lower my bills or get this off my credit. The experts do that for you. You don't have time for that. You're building a business. You're living your life. We also implement real financial strategies, solve true financial challenges, and give you true financial results. That's what we have here with MWR Financial. So the question I ask you as we come to the conclusion of this, based on everything I went over with our membership and this amazing opportunity, what would you think it would cost to get the service? I've asked individuals that I sat in front of and I showed them how they could get credit experts, tax experts, financial experts, and they were like, man, this will cost hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a month. And I need you to understand this. Rich people pay that kind of money. That's why they're rich. See, rich people aren't smarter than you. Rich people are smart to know that they need smart people around them. They need the experts. Understand this, guys. Now you have access to the experts and you don't pay hundreds or thousands. You just pay $99.97 a month, and that covers you and your spouse if you're married. Ladies and gentlemen, that alone is a game changer. You can't get none of these services for $99.97, let alone have your spouse as a part of it as well. And there's no contract, no setup fee. Guys, this is absolutely amazing. And as you can see here, if you refer 3 other individuals who get this service, because I know you know others who want to improve their finances, eliminate their debt, increase their credit score, you share this information, get 3 customers, now your membership is absolutely free. But now that's one option. Hey, I want the membership. And then if you want to help us spread the word, what did I say in the beginning? The way to get rich and wealthy is to find a need in the marketplace, find a solution to the need and make it available to the masses. Well, the need is the financial cancer. The solution is what we just went over called MWR Financial. And now we need you to help us bring it to the marketplace. And to do that, you could become a part of this business for just $149.97 a month. Guys, that right there will give you access to everything you need to succeed. Our state-of-the-art back office, websites, marketing tools, support, mentorship, all the experts where you don't have to go get licensed to learn all this stuff. You don't need that. You have for $149.97 a month, you leverage the experts. You just point and connect your members to them, and the experts do all the work on your behalf, and you get paid very well. Here's the reality. Let's talk about more of the roadblocks. See, we all have mental roadblocks. Right now, you're probably thinking to yourself, this isn't for me. I tried these things before. Your assumption of what others may think. If your others aren't paying your mortgage this month, why are you worried about them? Your confusion about what is the expense versus the investment. Guys, some of you are thinking $149 a month. Man, I can't afford that. No, you can't afford not to have that. Would you pay $149.97 to make a 5-figure, 6-figure, 7-figure income? Absolutely. So the investment to get to the return is absolutely amazing. And then you're thinking your inability to decide which is the decision and your past fears of failure. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are in the beginning of the month, 2022, May 1st. It's time to let the past go. You are not here by accident. You're here for a reason. And to make you feel even more comfortable, we're going to give you a guaranteed success. Whereas if you plug into our system and our experts and solutions, and the opportunity can help you make money, grow money, and save money in the next 30 days, we'll give you a full refund. So ladies and gentlemen, there is no risk. The risk is off the table. The only risk now is you seeing an amazing opportunity and walking away and not taking advantage of it. So here's your decision right now. You're either 2 or 1. And I encourage you right now, grab your phone, text the person who invited you onto this, say, hey, I'm a 2. I want this membership. I'm sick and tired of trying to figure this thing out. I need to improve my credit so I could go buy a house or reduce my debt, whatever it may be. If you're a 2, send that message to the person who shared this with you. They'll send you their website. You can get signed up and have access to your your membership immediately by tomorrow. Literally, they can start adjusting your W-4 and get you in a position to get an instant pay raise just like that. But if you're 1 where you want to be a part of this movement, you want to be a part of this amazing opportunity and make a difference in people's lives, text the number 1. Where you say, I'm ready to invest $149 a month to build a 5-figure, 6-figure, 7-figure income. And if that's you, I say, welcome to the team. Congratulations on deciding to become a generation curse breaker, becoming one of the first generation millionaires. I say, welcome to the team. And if you come on board now, I encourage you to get back on, call as many people as you know, and have them come on at 7 o'clock. If you enjoy what you just heard, you're going to love what you hear at 7 o'clock with Mr. Gerald Parker. He's a smooth operator. He's well documented in this company. He knows 110% of the facts. He loves helping individuals. And you put your folks in front of him, they're going to catch the vision of MWR Financial. So with that being said, we're going to conclude. We'll open it up for the sake of time. We have 3 minutes to answer any questions from any of our guests. If you have any questions, unmute your line, and we'll make sure we answer those questions for you. You're welcome, Mr. Bird. Any questions from anyone before we conclude? All right. Well, hey, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you so very much. I think there's someone wrote a couple of questions. Hold for a second here. Yeah, so and here's a quick thing. I'm getting accustomed to what is happening. You guys are in a unique position right now because of the IT shifting and time changes. The original cost that we're moving out of the membership, if you get signed up right now before 8 o'clock, it's $79.97 instead of $99.97. You'll be grandfathered in for now on, as long as your membership remains current. So you literally could get on board right now. Instead of paying $79.97, you could get the membership for $99.97. You could get the membership for $79.97, which is huge. You get all the value, all the services for just $79.97. Jump in, take advantage of that, because as of 8 o'clock by tomorrow, it will shift to the new price point because they added more value. And if you want to get into business, instead of $149.97, it's only $129.97 for those who get in now. All right, so don't drag your feet on this.
Candler Road. They in Candler Road, she got practice. I told her.
All right, all right. So let's keep it moving. Any other questions?
I love you.
All right. Well, hey, ladies, thank you very much. I'll hit